Bon matin.
Bon matin.
Salut.
Non,
Non, tu suis pas prête?
Hein? Je suis prêt, mais je vais te laisser te réchauffer.
Ah, c'est bon.
Yeah. Bon matin, Marseille.
Bon matin.
5 games left, including this one between now and this Olympic break. Not so much what do you want to see from your team, what do you need to see from your team between now and then?
Need and want. You know, I would say I don't necessarily need anything, but, you know, I want us to try to be the best version of ourselves. You know, I think we're far along in the season that, you know, we should not lack any details in any departments. You know, so for me, I want to see us play a mature game, put ourselves in position to win games, and you know, and it'd be nice to get some results while doing that. You know, doesn't guarantee it, but I like that if we play a mature game and the way we know we can play with the details, I think we're going to put ourselves in good spot to get results.
Martin, salut. On a parlé à tes joueurs hier, puis à travers toutes les réunions que vous avez eues, on sent de la maturité, de la volonté de corriger certaines choses qui fonctionnent moins dernièrement. Qu'est-ce que tu attends comme réponse, puis à quel point tu sens que vous n'êtes pas si loin que ça d'ajuster ces choses-là, puis que les choses fonctionnent à votre goût?
Je ne sais pas de quoi vraiment tu parles, là.
Priorité numérique,
Okay.
Mais tu parlais aussi de l'échec avant, ces choses-là, les détails dans votre jeu. À quel point vous êtes proche de ce que vous voulez vraiment, puis que peut-être que les résultats ne sont pas vraiment le portrait présentement.
Mais tu sais, les 2 dernières games, on a joué assez du bon hockey pour aller chercher du résultat, puis on n'a pas eu. C'est une ligue assez fine. OK? C'est sûr, l'infériorité numérique, elle nous a fait mal la dernière game. Mais on était quand même en contrôle de ce match-là. Puis c'est notre 3e période, je trouve, jouer avec l'avance, qu'il faut continuer à s'améliorer. Je pense qu'on est quand même encore jeune dans ce département-là. Mais je pense que vous allez nous voir progresser. Mais il faut se mettre dans ces situations-là. Tu regardes la game de Buffalo, mais c'est sûr, notre forecheck en première, il n'était pas là. Fait que, tu peux-tu... tu dis, on est proche de... Oui, on est proche parce qu'on sait on a tous les ingrédients. T'sais, on a tous les ingrédients de se mettre dans les positions de gagner puis gagner. T'sais. Mais ça veut-tu dire que tu vas gagner? Non. Il y a des actions sur la glace qui peut toujours affecter le résultat. Puis tu sais pas c'est laquelle action. Mais des fois, c'est une action de bonheur. Des fois, c'est une action tard, je sais pas. Mais tous les jeux... Il n'y a pas un jeu qui ne peut pas influencer le résultat de la game. Fait qu'il faut qu'on soit alerte. Puis je pense que si on continue à rester alerte puis à jouer avec nos ingrédients, puis en dedans nos concepts, on se met toujours d'une bonne place. Fait que je sais qu'on... T'es toujours proche ou t'es toujours loin. Il n'y a pas un département qui reste pareil. C'est tout le temps, tu t'améliores ou tu régresses. Puis c'est d'essayer de continuer à tu t'améliores sur quelque chose, mais l'autre, il ne faut pas qu'il régresse. Il faut qu'il s'améliore aussi. T'sais. Puis c'est pas... c'est beaucoup... ça part des individus. T'sais. Fait qu'il faut que chaque joueur prenne cette responsabilité-là.
Du fait qu'il faut faire attention comment on mesure le succès. Quand on regarde Kapanen récemment sur la feuille de pointage, il a été moins récompensé. Est-ce que c'est juste un concours de circonstances pour toi ou c'est par rapport à des choses qui se sont déroulées autour de lui ou dans sa façon de se présenter en zone offensive?
Mais je pense pas que c'est une chose. Mais c'est... comme la ligne est fine aussi, pour aller chercher du succès. Y a-tu eu des... Moi, je te dirais qu'il n'y a pas autant de touches qu'il y avait. Ça fait que c'est peut-être d'augmenter son pace un petit peu pour aller aux endroits plus vite, avec plus de confiance, qui va sûrement l'aider à avoir plus de touches. Parce que quand il y a ces touches, c'est rare qu'il ne fait pas la prochaine chose, comme s'il devrait faire, c'est de lancer ou de faire un jeu ou de protéger la rondelle. Mais je trouve qu'il pourrait avoir la POC plus, puis c'est de continuer à travailler là-dessus.
Marty, when you first took this job, Cole Caulfield was struggling to score for probably the only time in his career. I think he had 1 goal in 30 games. I remember you saying that you had told him at that point just to go out and have fun. I'm just wondering, what do you remember that conversation? What makes you most proud of what you see, how Cole has developed since then when you took over?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's more than. I don't remember exactly the conversation. You know, I came here to try to bring some enthusiasm to the group, and we talked about offense only, you know. So I think that really raised Cole's enthusiasm, right? And he started scoring, but what impresses me more with Cole is just he's not just a goal scorer anymore. You know, I feel like he's engaged defensively, and not just in our zone, but, you know, the assignments, you know, from goal line to goal line coming back towards our zone, and it could be on the forecheck too. Like, you know, he's just a more complete player, and he hasn't stopped scoring goals because he hasn't given that part up just to be more complete. He's still scoring.
Mike Matheson seems to be playing some of his best hockey at this point. What do you like most about his game, and how do you think Dobson's arrival here helped him?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, playing with Daru moves the puck really well, and I feel they work well together. But I think for me, Matty is just his compete level, you know, and his how he's able to play a lot, you know, and not be tired. He's such a big part of our group. You know, he's an everyday guy. You know, like he comes in, he's committed every day in what he does, whether it's a game day or practice day. You know, his compete level doesn't change, and it's a great example for all the younger guys. We're happy to have him.
Guillaume Marpel et Martin, je vous demanderais si c'est possible d'imiter une question, est-ce qu'on peut ouvrir le vestiaire, les gens sont déjà prêts à vous rencontrer.
Are there any changes tonight? Other than Dobish?
No.
Okay. So what do you think makes Texier a good complement for those two guys?
I don't know, I feel I've answered that before.
Well, what makes him a better complement than some of the other guys you've tried? Like, why does he work and others haven't?
I mean, I feel with Tex is, I feel he takes care of the puck. I think he protects the puck really well in the O-zone. I think he's very selective in what he's going to do with it. You know, he's very composed with what the next play should be, whether it's going to be a, you know, try to, you know, get a scoring chance out of a play, or if I'm just going to extend the zone, take care of the puck, protect it. He's very predictable.
Salut Martin. Depuis son retour au jeu, Kaiden Guhle, son temps de jeu semble quand même limité. Je veux juste savoir si c'est combien? Il est 17 minutes en moyenne depuis son retour. Il était dans 21 minutes. 21. Fait que c'est un 4-5. Ouais, c'est quand même une bonne différence. Est-ce que c'est lié à la charge de travail que vous lui demandez, ou il y a d'autres facteurs derrière ce chiffre?
Bien, quand tu reviens au jeu de même, tu n'essayes pas trop de les en donner. Puis je pense que plus que. Quand tu as eu cette absence-là, ça prend un petit peu de temps de te remettre dedans. Puis pour Gourge, un petit peu, c'est pas nécessairement son jeu défensif, c'est plus ses touches. Ses touches sont pas aussi clean qu'il serait capable d'être, mais c'est d'y en donner plus tranquillement en améliorant ses touches aussi, là, tu sais. Fait que c'est un petit peu des deux, tu sais. Puis c'est ça part avec le joueur, tu sais. Mais on est assez équipé en arrière qu'on n'est pas obligé d'y en donner trop tout de suite, tu sais. Puis c'est de lui monter ses minutes avec. Il faut qu'il monte la qualité graduellement aussi, tu sais.
Avec un petit peu plus de stabilité dans le jeu de vos gardiens, Martin, est-ce que tu crois qu'à l'heure actuelle, les petits trucs que tu veux améliorer, comme Patrick te posait comme question, arriveraient plus facilement, sans créer moins de pression sur l'équipe?
Répète-moi ça.
Est-ce que tu crois qu'à avoir un peu plus de stabilité dans le jeu des gardiens. Jacob, Samuel, même dans un match, l'arrêt miraculeux, puis après un but. Est-ce que tu penses que ça vous permettrait
Mais je pense que ça
de naviguer plus facilement?
Ouais, si ces choses arriveraient, là, ça serait ça serait des band-aids. Tu sais ce que je veux dire? Puis peut-être tu ne porterais pas attention à ça parce que si tu es focusé sur le résultat, mais des fois, ton processus n'est pas à bonne place. Puis je te dirais que dans n'importe quoi, comment qu'on fait les choses, on est beaucoup dirigé qu'un processus, pas le résultat. Fait que si les goalers font des gros arrêts, ça cache des choses des fois. Fait que nous autres, avec le processus qu'on garde beaucoup, c'est sûr, les arrêts, ça prend ça. Mais on garde beaucoup qu'est-ce qui se passe avant que si l'arrêt va arriver ou non. Ça ne change pas qu'est-ce qu'on coach en avant de ça. Fait que je te dirais que même si, comme tu parles de stabilité, ça ne changerait pas comment qu'on coach.
Attendre à plus de stabilité.
Ouais. C'est dans n'importe quoi. Tu sais, t'en veux toujours plus. Tu sais. Mais c'est là qu'on est, puis on travaille pour améliorer ça.
Merci, Martin.
And going on the road, so it's we need some points in the standings and to keep pace with everyone else.
Can you just, since Tex has been back, how you've sort of viewed his ability to, I don't want to say facilitate, like that's all he does, but I mean, how he helps you guys on the ice?
Yeah, I mean, he's a skilled playmaker. He's able to see the ice really well and find Cole and I, and it's been working since we've been put together. I think it's gotten better over time. Obviously, with just getting to know players. He's new to the team and new to our line, so it takes a little bit. But I thought we've played well together.
Cole is obviously knocking on the door of the 30th goal of his season so far. We all know he's a goal scorer, obviously, but what can you say about the chemistry that's evolving every year now and then, and especially the leadership part of Cole and you working together? What do you like about it?
Yeah, I mean, his game's evolved a lot. I think this year especially, he's bought into not being like a full-time shooter on the power play. He's his 5-on-5 games gone up every single year, and defensively he's really bought in. So it's fun to play with him, and we built a great relationship on and off the ice, and he's definitely stepping up as a leader recently and, speaking up more, trying to motivate the guys. So it's fun to see.
On the night when he scores like easily, I don't want to say easy, obviously, because it's the NHL, but it seemed easy from the outside when he scored those 3 goals in Boston. How contagious is it on the bench, on the ice, the energy he brings to the team also?
Yeah, I mean, he brings a ton of energy, every day, especially, when he scores big goals. Everyone's happy, and, he's the happiest guy to score, and you love seeing that when he's able to do that. And, when he's hot like this, you definitely try to find him.
You were able to work on a lot of things in yesterday's practice. Was there any one thing in particular you personally were happy to work through? Yeah,
we kind of tried to check all the boxes, like Marty says. Working on forecheck, D-zone, power play, PK. I think special teams obviously has been a big topic, and we need to, sometimes our PK is really good and our power play sucks, and sometimes the other way around. And if we can find a good balance of that, I think it'll help us win more games.
You're getting pretty close to going to the Olympics. How much space is that taking in your mind right now? Is it hard to keep it out?
Not really that much space at the moment. Just focusing on the games that we have. Gotten some more information about the Olympics and for the team stuff, but just focusing on what I got to do here. And when the time comes, there's definitely plenty of days before the first game to get focused on that and what I need to do there.
Thank you.
There's no magic number to getting back from an injury, so. Thank you. Thanks.
Working on the PK, and pretty good test tonight with the Knights. What's the biggest challenge going up against their power play?
I think a lot of it is just pressure. I think maybe giving teams a little bit too much time and space. Obviously, their power plays are your team's best players, so I think we want to try and give those guys as little time and space as we can. We've looked at it a good amount the past couple of days, and trying to get everyone back on the same page and the same wavelength. So I think that just a lot of it is just kind of pressuring at the right times and everyone kind of being connected with that pressure. So.
You and Kirby.
Be willing to bounce back, but it seems like a team you guys are able to match up pretty well too.
Yeah, obviously they're going to be disappointed with their last effort, so we got to come ready to play. I think for our group it's about just sticking to our game and playing the way we know we can play, and not letting off the gas for 60 minutes, and just getting back to the simple details that make our group successful.
You've been back a few games now. How do you describe the challenge of coming back, getting the pace back? How satisfied are you so far?
Yeah, pace I feel fine with. I think there's times throughout the game, so maybe double clutch the puck a few times, and but that's just going to come with time. So just kind of working back and making sure that I'm doing everything right away from the puck and defensively, and that try and get back to that place where when you're playing an honest game that you get rewarded offensively as well.
You have two teams yourselves, I guess, coming out for frustrating losses. What do you expect this game tonight to look like?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game to play in. I mean, they're still rebuilding and retooling to win another cup, and I think we're on our way there too. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Obviously, with their loss against Ottawa, they're going to come out pretty hungry, and I think we're pretty upset and a little pissed off about losing to Boston and Buffalo in those games. So we definitely have something to prove tonight.
These two home games, how important are they going down the stretch to the break?
Yeah, I think think we really got to bear down. I think we can enjoy our break when we're on break, and we got to make sure that these last 5 games, I guess, we get as many points as we can out of them and go into the break feeling good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
This approach for them and for you also.
Yeah, obviously they're going to be hungry after their last game. Same thing for us. Obviously we didn't like the result in Boston, so it's going to be important. Get off to a good start, back home with some lots of energy, and play our game.
What have you seen from this group being here so far this season? And in those moments where, let's say, the PK doesn't work and you guys start working together, what do you like about the way the guys answer the bell and present themselves to get ready for the game?
Yeah, I think it's a tight-knit group. We all care for each other. We all love to come to the rink each day. So when things aren't going well, it's even more important to stick together, focus on what you can do better individually and collectively, and go forward and just focus on doing your job and stay together as a group.
You had a chance to work on a lot of things in yesterday's practice. Was there anything you were pleased to work through yourself personally?
I think it's just nice to get some practice time in, get those reps. Obviously with a lot of hockey in the schedule, practices haven't been a lot of them, so when you got to use that time just to get your reps in, whether it's before or after practice, and getting those game reps in practice. So I thought it was good to get on the ice, have a good practice, and feel ready to go for tonight.
What do you want to see in these final 5 games?
Yeah, I think we all know it's an important part of the season. Standings are tight. Everyone seems to be playing well, especially in our division. So I think just focus on one game at a time, but we know as a group we want to put ourselves in a good position going into the break. Starts with tonight's game versus Vegas.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.